Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We are hanging out with the new Mo, the sort of canine-ish species, and we're trying to get them to give us a relic so that we can go into this castle and fuck this thing up. It's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wid Ank returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we have come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new Mo. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin-eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I'd look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuath's, and anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. Final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro safekeeping at their settlement, Wolokdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolokdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Why did I pound my fist like I'm gonna fuck this guy up? Alright, well luckily I nabbed the Aetheryte. Makes things real easy. Where you at, Seto? I'm gonna fuck you up. Enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Arbor? Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No, no, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. Well, we appreciate your concern. We have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. "'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill." Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Alright. Pet. Cur. How long has it been since last I felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Obert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin-Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Okay. That tickles. Enough. I've never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. 74, baby! Mangg, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die, not any more. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change, and in order to obtain the other relics you will already have paid the due price. Naught more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save the world. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin-eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. I'm always being tested and shit. Isn't it enough that I have the fat cat mount? Doesn't that say it all? Doesn't that say it all? I will use my voice to lure out the sin-eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Yeah, dude, I was ready. Ready, yeah, I'm ready. Go, go, go. Boulinet. Yeah, Bread Mage is pretty sweet. I like it muchly. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wologdor. By the ease with which you slew those sin-eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, then there is a favor I would ask of you. Whoops. Memento of a friend. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought sin-eaters who had wandered into Mangg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. Okay. I wonder if it's faster. I don't know, it might be faster to go north from here. Give it a try. Maybe they're equidistant. It's hard to say. In which case it is slower to teleport. But who knows? What's done is done. Actually, I don't know. We want to get in the water as soon as possible because then we can fly. Which is interesting because normally you don't ever want to go in the water because it's so much slower. So it might have been faster to stay there. Oh, but I don't think we can dive there. Oh, now I'm not sure what to think. No, we probably can't dive until we get. There we go. All right, we're flying, baby. That's cool. This is, see, when it's underwater like this, it's all pretty. It's all cool. That was it. Didn't even have to fight like a giant shark or something. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Here it is, bro.
Ah, my medallion! You found it!
Oh, he's so much more jovial than I thought.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Oh, shit.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Leader Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Mangg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
Well, he's right.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Alright. Do this shit. Axla Ormin. Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now. Convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge to Ligia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Alright. So I took the liberty, of course, of reading the strategy for Titania. I mean, there's certainly a lot of mechanics. We've come a long way from, like, normal mode Ifrit. But nothing, I mean, again, like, everything seems to kind of pale in comparison to fucking Orban Monastery. Which was just insane. Not necessarily in terms of, like, difficulty, because I'm sure, like, extremes and stuff are probably more difficult. But just the craziness level, nothing has topped that so far. I'm sure it will. Long way to run just to get to this damn castle. This tortoise just racing up those stairs. Look at that shit. How majestic. It's dragging its face along the steps. As the tortoise does. Oh my god. What a run. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. Like a Zelda game. Except that would be 3, not 4. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling, though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. It's so bright. Ah! The dancing plague. Is that what they called it in Footloose? Let's do this one with studs. We happen to be both at the same exact spot in the main story. The Dancing Plague. Since we're two healers, shouldn't take too long to get in here. So anyways, the fight is like 4 phases. Mainly she just casts like a bunch of runes, but that's just the term for her abilities. The only real notable ones are like she creates water that you have to stand in when she casts fire. Otherwise, you take fuck tons of damage. And you have to stack up on the water. And she summons some ads that all have some like AoE abilities. And then they grow big. And then the AoEs grow bigger. And I'm sure it'll be interesting. That I can say. Alright, I guess I'll pause. I don't know how long exactly this will take, of course. Alright, another 20 seconds, and that shit popped. I don't know why they don't voice this stuff. That seems weird. Because I'm sure she has, like, voice lines during the battle. They had a voice actress or whatever, or actor, I don't know, in the studio. Why wouldn't you just record these lines, other than just pure silence? They must have their reasons, but it's odd. So this is their king, who, I don't know, I mean, maybe I'm old-fashioned. Alright. Studs is a white mage, so we're gonna rock Nocturnal. Free draw. And away we go.
Play. For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
See, there you go. She got a voice actress.
Can you guess it?
Okay, let's skip this. Sleeve draw. This. Go, do that. And away we go. Sure, I just added a whole bunch of DPS to the raid. See, Scholar can't do that shit.
Wait, wait, wait!
Okay, there we go.
When you play with fire.
So now we have to stack up on one person that gets the fire marker, I guess. There it is. There you go, no problem.
We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in the forest.
Alright, this is phase 2. She adds a few new abilities here.
Twist and spray.
Yeah, you want to avoid that shit. I want to fucking heal the tank. Heal the dumbass ninja. No, bunk. Lucid dreaming.
Squish, squash, a crimson fly.
Okay, so these pop in the order that they appear. So... But, yeah, we got fucked there, man. We got fucked there. I needed to be much further in the other corner. That sucked. Alright, so we've got the 3 ads now. Each with their own special bullshit. We've got AoE markers, we've got AoE markers. We've got plenty of AoE markers. Plenty of healing to do. Lucid dreaming. Thanks. Taking damage. Okay, mustard seed is down. All right, we're gonna bounce back. I mean, we're not at the hard part yet, but
Grow, my lovelies, grow! Bigger is better!
yeah, bigger is better. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, sleeve draw. Divination. Fuck me. Fuck me. There wasn't much I could do there. God damn it, studs. Well, now he can't ridicule me for dying. Oh, but the whole thing might go. Oh, fuck. I think that's a wipe. There was just so much ambient damage. Look at this insanity with this like happy bouncy music playing in the background. Oh, well, the other tank was being a fuck. You fuck.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Well, let's give it another go, shall we?
Can you dare switch fire?
Okay. Perfect divination. I always like that.
Wait, wait, wait! when you play with fire.
So now, of course, it's going to be easier because I think, yeah, we have the echo now. We have more health, more damage, all that good shit. This
We're
music.
sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in the forest. Twisting spray.
This music is just something special. Why are you standing there, bro? Why were you standing right there? Okay. I mean, last time we handled all this fine. It was when the circles started appearing on the ground. That's when things fell apart.
Squish, squash, a crimson flag.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to stand like here. And then we need room to breathe. Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god. Alright, it worked out. The targeted AoE hurts way less than the big circles. Alright, here we go again. This phase we handled alright. This other tank seems to be going for mustard seed again, so I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he seems to be going for mustard seed. Oh, okay. No, that's alright. We got it. We got it. I don't know why I keep putting the card on the dancer. The machinist is actually doing the most. It's a pretty thin margin, though. We're all doing pretty solid. Except for the fucking monk. Monk sucks ass. That might just be the job sucking ass, though. I don't know. It's the player. Okay. Well, I'll redraw for melee. Okay, I presume we want to get rid of mustard. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. 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 Alright, so for this one, you want to stand as close as you can to the middle circle without being in it. Because if you're in it, you die. Alright. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Now you have to wonder, though, is it because we just know the fight better now? We're executing it better, or is it because of the echo? I wish they didn't put the echo on right away. I wish it was like a vote, really. I'll pop divination. At the start of the next phase.
And dance like the leaves on the forest.
Okay. Go.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
Okay. Machinist. Sleeve draw. Shit, I fucked that up. That's alright. Okay. Final phase. Okay, where's Cookie's gone? Bubble. Good. Alright. Shit. Lot of fucking shit happening, man. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get another divination. It's in 50 seconds. Shit. Oh, damn. Light speed, light speed. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, okay.
That hurt. You play rough.
Alright. Guess I did get another divination. Alright, well, that was pretty fun, huh? Even with that music playing.
We can play no more. No. No, no. Yeah, this expansion just gets more depressing as you go on. All right, and the Astrologian hits 74 off of that battle. Very nice. And I learned Celestial Intersection. So this is the counterpart to Celestial Opposition. This is an Opposition is an instant AoE on a 1-minute timer, where it basically puts your sect bonus onto everyone it hits, so regen or the barrier. Intersection is a 30-second instant AoE. Oh no, instant target. But it adds the opposite. So if you're on Diurnal, it adds a bubble. If you're on Nocturnal, it adds a regen. So it's not like super powerful. It's basically the same amounts, actually slightly less overall than Aspected Benefic, which I can use constantly. But it lets me add a bubble if I'm normally Diurnal. It's not amazing, but it does have some uses. I just don't know where the fuck I would ever put it. I gotta add like more buttons. I don't know. I'll leave it there for now.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead. Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmeg, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child, how many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your moor. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky! He's done it. The Warrior of Darkness has triumphed!
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the Warrior of Darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Axla Orwain! Axla Orwain!
What? What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before. Ah!
Orwai kansasi, Orwai kinsi.
Help me! What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it! General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with the Warrior of Darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Mangg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your isnefis.
All right. There for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me none the less. Night hath returned to Mangg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Ulmorans to flight. It was a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Wheel turns. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going, together, needless to say, to the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fey folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Yulmore's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had a belly full of Mangg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. This place sucks now. Let's get out of here.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are?
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity, I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
Gaia spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Since when can astrologians throw cards like that? I mean, unless he was just like throwing a playing card. But I don't know why the guy would have disappeared. I don't know.
If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Oh, he was just throwing a card.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Except, you know, you're accompanied by really, like, scary, ominous music. So, I don't know. I'm not inclined to trust you. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder. But first things first, we should report to the XR. You can run along, Mangg. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Alright. Well, you know, we're gonna have another visit from our buddy Ardbert. Ardbert. Welcome back, sir. We've been expecting you. You will find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. I will be retiring. Very good, sir. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
You're putting me off my dinner. Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Yeah, I haven't seen my Chocobo in weeks. Real politic. Let's see what it says. The Fey touched. I like that. That's pretty good. Although I feel like probably a lot of people have that one. But, alright, we'll leave it off there, I think. That was the last level 73 quest. We're going to start up 74 quests next time. And we'll be heading to the Raktika Greatwood, where Y'shtola is hanging out. Now, that should be pretty cool. Like, just a giant-ass fucking forest. We really haven't had anything like that. Sounds good to me. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.